Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So I want to talk about you can be weak, but you cannot stay weak. Okay, so you can be weak. Everybody is weak at some point. Everybody has moments where they feel lost, confused, unmotivated, undisciplined, and broken mentally, and that's part of a human being, and that's a normal thing. But staying weak is a choice, and a lot of people never realize that they become comfortable with a weakness, like comfortable with the excuses, with the laziness, and with the feeling sorry for themselves. Then years pass and nothing changes. Like, there's nothing wrong with the struggles and struggling. There's nothing wrong with the failing, and there's nothing wrong with the feeling tired sometimes. What matter is what you do afterward. Do you stay down forever, or do you fight your way back up? Because life will hit everybody eventually. Pain is, I think, is a guaranteed. Like, some people lose relationships, some people lose confidence, some people lose direction in life. Nobody escapes difficult seasons, but mentally strong people understand something important, that your current state does not have to become your final identity. Okay? Who you are right now is not your final identity, and it's not your final form. Okay? Just because you feel weak today does not mean you stay weak forever. And that's where the growth begins. The moment you decide, I refuse to stay like this, I refuse to stay weak, that decision can change your entire life. Okay? A lot of people are only one decision away from changing their life entirely. They can change it. They can change their entire future. Okay? One decision to become disciplined, one decision to start training, to stop wasting time, to finally take control of their entire life. And that's all. But the most people never make that choice because improvement is uncomfortable. Growth requires effort, and it requires sacrifice. You have to face the version of yourself you've been avoiding, and that's so tough. That's so hard, because sometimes the hardest thing in life is being honest with yourself, admitting, yeah, I've been lazy, or I've been wasting my potential and time, I need to change, or like that. You gotta face with yourself. And a lot of people avoid that conversation forever, but once you accept the truth, you can be unstoppable, because awareness creates transformation. And weakness is not a permanent unless you allow it to be. A weak body can become strong, a weak mindset can become disciplined, an insecure person can become confident. Like, everything can change with a consistency. And that's the beautiful part of self-improvement. Like, you're not stuck as the current version of yourself. You can rebuild yourself completely, but first you have to stop identifying with a weakness. So stop saying like, this is just who I am, like it's just me. That's how you've been, not you, okay? Not who you want to become or who you have to become. There's a stronger version of you waiting on the other side of a discipline, okay? A more focused version, a more confident version, a version that handles pressure better, a version that people respect. But that version only appears when you start working on yourself. Nobody becomes strong accidentally. Strength is built mentally, physically, emotionally, okay? Every hard days you survive builds resilience. Every difficult decisions you made builds discipline. Every time you refuse to quit, you become stronger than before. And that's why the struggle is important, okay? Not because pain is enjoyable, but because the challenge forces adaptation. And just another thing, that you don't need to become perfect overnight. It's actually almost impossible, because nothing is perfect in this life, okay? And that's why, and that is where people fail. They try to change everything instantly, then they run, burn out, and quit. The real transformation happened slowly, okay? The small habits, small improvements, small wins for every single day. And that's how the weak people become strong. Just a day by day, okay? Decisions by decisions. And eventually you reach a point where you look back and barely recognize the old version of yourself. And that's one of the best feelings in life, okay? Realizing like, damn, I changed, you know? And that is so good. And that is the best feeling in life, okay? And trust me, like, future you will thank you for not giving up while you're weak phase, because weak moments are temporary, but quitting can become permanent. So if you feel weak right now, no problem, okay? There's literally no problem. That means there is still room to grow, okay? You still have potential. So just don't stay there forever, okay? Because you can be weak, but you cannot stay forever, okay? You cannot stay. So thank you guys for listening. So yeah, if you feel weak right now, no problem, bro, no problem. Let's grow together from just right now, okay? So thank you for listening, and see you in the next video. See you soon, bro.